Today on Turner Classic Movies, a stray dog makes a friendship in a Georgia swamp in Goodbye, My Lady. Then, showgirl Doris Day spends an April in Paris. And Geraldine Page has a fling in the Big Apple in Dear Heart. TCM tugs on the heartstrings today.
Step inside the TCM vault to discover a treasure trove of classic films available on DVD for the first time ever. Now more than 800 titles from the Warner Archive Collection can be found at tcm.com/vault. Exciting new releases to the vault include an amazing collection of rare titles like The Outriders, starring Joel McCrea, Little Nellie Kelly with Judy Garland, Yolanda and the Thieves starring Fred Astaire, and many more. These one-of-a-kind collector's items are a must for the serious movie lover, and they can be yours for as low as $19.99 each plus shipping. Add these gems to your own film library today by visiting the TCM Vault Collection at tcm.com/vault.
Grace Kelly. Spencer Tracy.
Vincent Minnelli, typical Hollywood story.
Damn good actress.
You see this creature with her curbstone English, the English that'll keep her in the gutter till the end of her days? Well, sir, in 6 months I could pass her off as a duchess at an embassy ball.
Yeah, what's that you say?
My Fair Lady, of course, is one of the all-time classics, based on a fantastic story. The story is great. It's a Cinderella story, of course.
Miss Doolittle, you look beautiful.
Thank you, Colonel Pickering.
It was wonderfully performed by Rex Harrison originally on the stage, who absolutely was the consummate actor who couldn't really sing.
I'm an ordinary man who desires nothing more than just an ordinary chance to live exactly as he likes and do precisely what he wants.
And then you've got Audrey Hepburn, who looks gorgeous. I mean, look, we all know she didn't sing it, but it doesn't really matter because she was a wonderful actress and so beautiful, you get it. And what is the real great thing about it? Fabulous music. I mean, the score is to die for at any time. I mean, probably the most articulate lyrics ever written in the 50s for a musical.
I'm getting married in the morning. Ding dong, the bells are gonna chime.
I got a dance, 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 dance.
There's only one flaw I've always had with that show, which is I don't quite understand the rhyme in On the Street Where You Live about rather be and bother me, but that's just because I'm English.
People stop and stare, they don't bother me. For there's nowhere else on earth that I would rather be.
In the end of the day, what is My Fair Lady? It's the same story as Pretty Woman. It's been done and done again, but it's a classic. It's the greatest musical probably ever written.
Gutter snipe Audrey Hepburn goes from loverly to lovely with the help of linguistic professor Rex Harrison in the lavish musical My Fair Lady. Wednesday at 3:45 p.m. only on Turner Classic Movies.
Excuse me. Is this the tap class?
Oh my God. It's Princess Di.
They're ordinary people, living ordinary lives. But for 1 hour, once a week, they come together because magic can still happen when you're stepping out.
Take it a little easy, honey. I mean, this is a short step. It's like life. Enjoy it. Let me guess. Judy Jetson.
Hey, Jeffrey, I hope your sex life is as busy as your sweater.
Our committee came up with a terrific idea for an evening of song and dance.
You want us to do something? All the local dance academies are going to take part in it. You know why this is so good for us, you guys? Because it gives us something to work for. I mean, it's a goal. We need a goal. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, they're lucky to get us. I wouldn't ask you to do something I didn't really believe you could do. Good, go! Jeffrey! Turn! It's gotta have the 3 T's. You know what the 3 T's are? Teeth, taps, and... Don't worry, Jeffrey. I've got plenty.
It's not about success and failure. It's about having the courage and going the distance.
Okay, you ready? Right, okay, here we go. Just remember the 3 T's. I forgot the 3 T's. What are the 3 T's?
Because nobody with friends is a nobody.
Show business, I love it.
Shelley Winters, Ellen Green, Julie Walters, Bill Irwin, Andrea Martin, and Liza Minnelli.
Hey, mister, can we have these? Can we have these? Ah, isn't that great?
Stepping Out, the comedy with 2 left feet.
How about a little music? Great.
TCM invites you to see another of the essentials. The films that define what it means to be a classic.
An American in Paris, 1951. It's joyous, it's fun, it's kind of the perfect Gene Kelly movie.
I think Kelly's athleticism is what made these movies so great. He was such a god in terms of this kind of contemporary dance.
I think it's one of the best musicals to ever come from the MGM factory. From 1951, An American in Paris.
It's one of the essentials, a riveting masterwork, a timeless favorite that embodies everything we love about the movies. Introduced by Robert Osborne and Alec Baldwin. Tomorrow at 8 p.m. Presented uncut and commercial-free, the way it was meant to be seen, only on Turner Classic Movies. To see exclusive content and learn more about the films, go to tcm.com/essentials.
Sword me about that woman anymore, are you, Margie?
No, Biff. I was just jealous for a little while. I know there couldn't have been anything between you.
Gee, I'm sure glad you believe me.
But the police won't.
Sound and motion pictures have made better entertainment for millions of people. Not so long ago, we had this. It took 100 years and thousands of dreams to bring present-day sound to the screen. Thomas A. Edison's first reproduction of a voice revolutionized the theory of sound. From its crude beginning, the story of sound in motion pictures is one of continual research and improvement. The recording of sound in motion pictures requires many technicians, especially trained in the science of acoustics and sound.
Speed. Action.
He figures that you were trying to establish an alibi for last night by saying you killed that woman.
But I did kill her. In my sleep, I did it.
If you couldn't have, you couldn't hurt anyone.
While they're making this scene, let's see what happens to the actors' voices from the time they speak their dialogue on the set until you hear them in the theater. Sound waves are picked up by the microphone and converted into electrical impulses and sent through these cables to a mixing console where the recording engineer controls the volume output in much the same manner as you control the volume on your radio. This sound man's job is to judge the quality of sound coming from the various microphones and to maintain the proper level between sound and picture at all times. From here, the voices travel through relays in every manner of amplifying equipment to the recording room, where they are photographed on a separate piece of film. The sound film negative is developed in the film laboratory in exactly the same manner in which the picture negative is developed and becomes a separate sound track. Practically everyone knows how a voice sounds. But do you know how a voice looks? Projected on a screen, a voice looks and sounds like this.
But I must have. The house was locked. Nobody else could get in.
Eventually, the picture is synchronized with the sound track, and both are printed photographically on one piece of positive film.
I don't know who took her away. I don't know where she's gone. There's no trace.
What?
Her nightgown. The one I had on.
Simple, isn't it? Well, I guess anything is simple once you take a lifetime to learn it. The first full-length, all-talking motion picture, imperfect by present standards, created an unparalleled sensation at the time. But it presented almost insurmountable obstacles to the actors who had to play to a fixed microphone, possibly located in this telephone.
I planted the stuff in Eddie's shop.
Yeah?
And the Dicks will be there at 10 o'clock.
Uh-huh.
But they must not find Eddie. Take him for a ride.
Oh.
The sound men had to develop their medium to meet all conditions, both indoors and outdoors. The first full-length talking picture to be photographed out of doors was titled In Old Arizona. But again, hidden microphones had to be placed in fixed positions to record the sound.
Hey, yo coyote, yo. Tell him you make this Cisco kid.
Today, with improved portable equipment allowing greater freedom of action, we can do things like this. In our film libraries, there are thousands of sounds. Little sounds and big sounds, raucous sounds and pleasant sounds. Here they are, all filed, cross-filed, and begging to be heard. Oh, but wait a moment. These sounds need to be synchronized with pictures and artistically blended by the sound men before they have much meaning. Here's how it's done. We'll take the various bits and pieces of a racetrack scene from the picture Return of October as our example. In this film can are the sounds of crowd cheers. This one contains the sounds of horses running on a racetrack. And here we have a racetrack narrator.
There they go. It's sunset, getting away in front. Bandstand is running second. Nevada.
All these sounds are synchronized with the picture by the sound effects cutter. After cutting, the individual soundtracks must be blended into one track in the re-recording room. Here, this crew of highly trained sound specialists actually blend the different sounds into the completed product you will hear in your theater. These dials control the volume of each individual soundtrack, like this. This man controls the horse's hoofs and crowd cheers. This one handles the narration and the dialogue.
Bandstand is second by a lane, and here comes Charm Boy on the rail. Charm Boy is making his move on the inside.
Come on, Charm Boy.
Relax, Chummy. He hasn't got a prayer.
And this man continually modifies the quality of all the sounds to ensure uniform blending. The individual soundtracks are ready to be blended into a single soundtrack. The film is flashed on the screen. Now watch closely, and you will see an example of the artistry and teamwork that are part of all good motion picture making.
Second by a head. Nevada's running third by 3/4 of a lane. Short notice fourth by a neck. Lady
Come on,
Country
Charm
third
Boy.
by a length and a half.
Relax, Chummy. He hasn't got a prayer.
In your theater, the scene will look and sound like this.
Bandstand is second by a lane, and here comes Charm Boy on the rail. Charm Boy is making his move on the inside. There goes Charm Boy. It's sunset, still leading by 3 lengths, and here comes Charm Boy running over horses. Charm Boy is winging on the rail.
What you have seen is a small part of the story of sound in motion pictures. If sound had not been developed, our schools would not have their present audio-visual aids.
We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal.
We would not be able to see and hear the great artists of the past. Do you recognize these voices?
Yes, now hurry up. Niggers a turkey. Go on now.
You know, soap's a great thing, ain't it?
Yeah, especially for what ails you.
Oh! Oh! What's the matter? Say, will you keep your dirty paws out of that?
The Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences has an award for the best achievement in sound recording each year. Here are a few of them.
Look what I'm doing.
You're a beautiful skater, Julia. In fact, you're beautiful.
Glory, hallelujah, I just phoned a parson. Hey, Paul, get ready to call. Just like Humpty Dumpty, I'm gonna fall. And I'm sitting on top of the world. I'm rolling along.
The talking motion picture of today has brought to the screen new height of expression. And we, the sound men, will continue to perfect our medium in an effort to bring better entertainment to you.
And now, here's your festival update for Friday, April 29th. A dazzling new print of An American in Paris kicked off the second annual TCM Classic Film Festival. Celebrities and lucky pass holders walked the red carpet Thursday night in old Hollywood style at Grauman's Chinese Theater.
I came right across the earth to be here tonight.
TCM's Robert Osborne and star Leslie Caron introduced the beloved musical to a packed house of eager film fans. Meanwhile, at the historic Hollywood Roosevelt Hotel, rocker Chris Isaak hosted a festive poolside screening. Fans from all over the world arrived for an exciting first day of live tapings, star sightings, and stylish celebrations at the all-new Club TCM.
It's a wonderful experience.
And the party continued into the night at a VIP event for select fans presented by TCM and Vanity Fair. And that's your festival update for Friday, April 29th. See you tomorrow.
Turner Classic Movies and Warner Home Video present TCM's greatest classic films collection. Swing from the treetops with Johnny Weissmuller in Tarzan Volume 1. Encounter endless adventures with Tarzan the Ape Man. Tarzan escapes. Tarzan and his mate. And Tarzan finds a son. And the Man from the Jungle returns in Tarzan Volume 2 with Tarzan's secret treasure. Tarzan's New York adventure. Tarzan and the Amazons, and Tarzan and the Leopard Woman. Each collection offers 4 exceptional films for one great price. Available now at tcm.com/shop and Barnes & Noble DVD locations.